All right, so I'm doing some random problems that there were questions about from page 348 to page 351. These are the problems at the end of the chapter. Now, truly, these are some pretty challenging problems. The first one was number 18. So for 18, it asks, if Stephanie has 5 CDs for every DVD Alicia has, and Jeff has 4 CDs, which is 15 more than Alicia, so then Alicia would be 4D minus 15. How many CDs does Stephanie have? And Stephanie has the number of 4 times the number of DVDs that Alicia has. So what I would do is I would say 4 times what Alicia, is it 4? Let me reread the problem. No, it said 5C. 5 times the number Alicia said. So that would be a 5 out here. And then I'd replace Alicia with what she had, which is 4D minus 15. I would distribute through and get 20D minus 75. So, 5C times. So that's how they got the 20CD minus 75C. So that is A. So 18 ends up being is A. The next question that was asked about was 22. Pretty sure that's also a word problem. There's 12K privates and 8F lieutenants and 6R captains, and they are divided by 2R squads. So I'm going to add each of these together, and now I'm going to try and simplify this. I can see that 2 goes into 12 6 times, so that's 6K over 2 plus 4F 6K over, sorry, not 2R, 4F over R, because the 2 goes into this and this, and it goes into the last one. It goes in 3 times, because the R's are going to cancel out. So I can see that this is the same as this answer that they have in the book. So that looks like letter B. Okay, 26. They said there are 4K workers. Four X workers, including managers in an office. The salaries of 3 managers are not included. So all of a sudden we know that there are 3 managers. They are not included in the average salary of each employee, which is 5X minus 6. So if this is the total number of people, but we know there's 3 managers, we would take 4X minus 3. So this is the number of employees times their salary. So we would multiply those together. So in order to do that, we would do this by FOILing. We would do first and get 20X squared, outer negative 24X, inner negative 15X. And then last, negative 3 times negative 6 is positive 18. Remember that you're going to combine the like terms in the middle. That's going to give you negative 39x plus 18. So when I looked at the answers in the book, that looks like for number 26, that's D. 28 was simplifying a big, nasty fraction. Okay, so we had 3x times x squared plus 3 minus 2x times x squared plus 3 minus x squared plus 3 all over x squared plus 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to cancel things. We're going to cancel this x squared plus 3 with this x squared plus 3. It's here and it's here. So this is like a complicated heart problem, but there's 3 parts to it. So what I have left over is the 3x minus 2x minus, when you have the same thing on the top and the bottom, it gives you a 1. So when I have 3x minus 2x, that gives me x, and then I have a minus 1. That's number 28, so the answer there would be D. And we have one problem left, number 30. Same idea, super complicated fraction that has to be reduced. This one is pretty bad. I would not expect you to see one this hard on the test. So you've got 4x squared over x plus y. You have negative 2x plus y, the quantity squared. So that means there's 2 of them. So I'm just going to write them out. I'm going to expand it. That's also times x minus y. And then you have negative xy over x plus y. Now, remember, this fraction is all over x plus y. Now notice that x plus y is here. It's here, and it's there. So that's good, because that allows us to cancel it out. So I'm going to cancel it here. One of these and this with that. So now I no longer have a fraction. So what do I have left? I have 4x squared from the first part. I have negative 2 times x plus y, x minus y from up here. I have negative xy, and these cancel out to give me 1. Still, this does not match the answer in the book. So what I need to do is FOIL this. When I do that, I get x squared. Outer gives me negative xy. Inner gives me positive xy. And last gives me negative y squared. Got the negative xy. This is all multiplied by 2, negative 2. So I see these cancel each other out. So I've got 4x squared minus 2 times x squared minus 2 times negative y squared. 2 negatives make a positive. And then I have the negative xy at the end. So 4x squared minus 2x squared is 2x squared. Then you've got y squared and negative xy. So as you can see, that was an extremely complicated problem. And the answer to that I see as I'm looking for the answer, I can't find it because I made a mistake here. I needed to multiply this by 2. So this should have been positive 2. So this should have been a 2. And then when you're looking for the answer, that one is going to be A. So a lot of these problems were very difficult. I don't think you'll see ones this hard on the test, but practicing at this level will make it easy for you to do well on the test. All right, good luck.